Freedom, I never had the chance to run. Leave behind the said and done. Figure out what's to come. Reasons, all the bigger things I can't ignore. I'm not getting what I came here for. Gotta get ahead of something more. So I think I found a new way out, way beyond a shadow of doubt. 'Cause I can't breathe, and I guess I could be stronger now and leave it up to fate somehow. But I'm doing this for me.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm showing you the bass boat we just finished up. It took about 3 days, give or take. As you could tell, it was super rough. The customer basically came to us. He wanted to restore this boat. I'm not really a boat guy, so I don't know what I'm looking at here. Maybe some people do. I don't know. I don't. He said it was worth a lot to him. Unfortunately, the previous owner had let it sit out in the sun for a long time. So he came to us, and we were pretty reluctant with a lot of these. We were reluctant to do any kind of sanding Bondo work on vehicles. We don't like doing them because the vinyl doesn't stick the same. You can sand it down to 3000 grit, it doesn't matter. If it's not painted, it doesn't stick the same. We explained this to him, and we're like, hey, if you sand it, we will wrap it. Granted, a lot of stuff cannot be stretched over things, a lot of inlays, only because these things will not hold. And every time you reset, and this goes with cars, anything that's been worked on with sanding or Bondo or primer, every time you lift that vinyl up, it lifts that material up with it. Not all of it, not always, but a lot of times, yes. So we told him, sand it down as best you can. We will do the best we can. And this is one of those things where he seemed very dead set on getting this thing wrapped. Number one, probably because price difference on a gel coat is a lot more. I mean, it's a tremendous amount more compared to like wrapping in a car paint and all that. He was very adamant about it. In some jobs, we will wrap if it's been primered or bondoed or sanded, only because that person seems so dead set on getting it wrapped that we know they're going to go somewhere else. So might as well do a good job, or the best job we can do. And I'm not talking down on any other shops around here. I'm just saying we generally do a decent job. So we knew he was going to go somewhere else, so we took the job on. Now, with that said, it did turn out really good, but there's a few things that I wasn't super happy about that kind of out of our control. Like these consoles right here. So they weren't perfectly sanded. I'm going to show you here in a second what it looks like. They cannot be stretched into at all. Like nothing can be stretched, period, because it won't hold. We already tried it just to see what this would do. We do that on if there's something, a vehicle or whatever has been sanded, we'll give it a shot. We'll stretch it, throw the IR heater on it, see what it does, how it reacts. This was not going to hold. So those consoles proved to be quite the challenge, but we got it done in 2 pieces. So there's this lifted section right here. We did this in a piece and down, and then we wrapped this whole thing from here up and over. How we did that was we started in the middle, we split the backing, we started in the middle, and we did get stretched, but we didn't bridge it, we just held it taut and laid into this. Again, over here was pretty difficult too. Once we laid in that crevice and we came around this corner right here, it was like a motorcycle helmet where we had to pull it all in one go. We had one shot with that, and that was it. So I don't know if I can get in the camera right there. So you can kind of see where he sanded it. These are not glue lines, but you can see where he kind of sanded it and it just didn't quite come out perfectly, which is okay. From here, you're not even gonna tell at all. Like, looks really good. We did the inside of there, in those cup holders, both of those. So otherwise, everything turned out really good. A lot of inlays. We went through 2.5 rolls of knifeless tape, which is like a lot. That's a lot. Just because we had to do everything in pieces. So we did the whole side in one. We did the black stripes, but then we went back on the inside and did that as a section, and just all the interior pieces, everything else. So also, we are going to be changing it up a bit. I really want people to feel like they are in the shop. So every time they watch a video, and that's why I've been holding off on making videos, is I want people to feel like, oh, this is cool. I feel like I'm part of the shop, blah, blah, blah. And if someone like cracks a joke or does something, you're not gonna sit there, keep it in your mind, go grab a camera and be like, like it doesn't turn out that way. It seems corny and set up and fake. So what we're gonna try and do is actually, Lee and I both are gonna put GoPros on our chest and record and see how it turns out. Don't know if it'll be good, might be bad, but we'll find out. Anyways, I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will continue to keep everyone updated on what we're working on, and I'm really, really excited to try out these GoPros. I'm going to set up a couple cameras here and there, see what we get into. So see you guys next time.